flood spread throughout the South Minneapolis area overnight. Our Paul Bloom has been showing it to us this morning from business shops that have been vandalized and all the upheaval. Good morning, Paul.
Yeah, good morning, Tom. Right in the heart of Uptown, a couple miles from the 3rd Precinct headquarters there at Lake and Hiawatha, but clearly the property damage, the looting, the theft, that made its way here. Urban Outfitters ransacked, doors shattered, looters inside taking merchandise. I just saw some employees arriving. The cleanup just beginning, obviously. And it's really all sorts of storefronts and businesses that got hit. We talk about the corporately owned, the Timberlands, the Sephoras, the Apple stores, the Urban Outfitters, but also the mom and pop shops, or the family-owned businesses that rely on those businesses for their incomes, their livelihoods, to support their families. I think about the jewelry store. We went inside where the owner was still holding the shell casings that these looters and criminals used to fire their way through his glass windows and steal tens of thousands of dollars in jewelry. And we spoke to him, and he was an emotional guy about what had happened. He knows the city is in a lot of pain, but he just sees a different way to go about it than breaking into his business and stealing all of his merchandise. Here he is just about an hour ago.
It's a tough one to come in and see, what started years ago, and now it's just complete devastation. It's just like a hurricane came through, busted every piece of glass there is, these old nice cases, and there's probably not another store around like it, and I only know if we can rebuild something like this. So it's going to be a long pull to get this back to where it should be.
That's so hard to hear from. That business, I don't know if it's been in the same location, but has a big sign on it that says founded in 1910. Family owned. That gentleman, Lloyd, has owned that place for almost 40 years now, and a lot of pain and hurt there. And then again, we've come down a couple more doors down from Urban Outfitters. Those of you who know this neighborhood obviously are familiar with the Apple store. It looks like this glass held up pretty good. There's security inside. I don't think they got inside. Everything looks intact, but again, people threw something hard against that glass that just wouldn't yield. And then going across the street to H&M, that's been boarded up fully. Now, I don't know. We're trying to figure out if that was done beforehand or if they had some looting and then posted it kind of post-mortem. Not entirely clear. But again, one of the ways people went about protecting their business, you just wonder if people do have this fear that this type of behavior would continue throughout this week or in the days ahead, whether or not we'll start seeing some more plywood boards up to protect glass fronts because the damage done is thorough and extensive all the way down here throughout the popular Uptown neighborhood. Guys, back to you.